16, and you were to stay on pace and online all the way through 16, 17, 18, which is the carousel. Signal if you can between 18 and 19, but stay online, stay on pace. When you come around turn 19 at full pace, all you're going to do is instead of driving out to the edge of the track, you're just going to zip right into pit in, all right? It's going to be the simplest pit in you can imagine. You're online until the apex of 19, and then all of a sudden you're in pit in and you just disappear. None of this cruising around the outside of the carousel with hands and legs up, looking behind you. All that does is create distraction and pinch points, okay? So again, pit in, full pace, through 19, roll right into pit lane. Okay. If you are on track, you are at pace. So if you're getting tired, stay focused, finish the lap, come in. No cruising around offline, looking behind you. All right, this isn't Q2. We're at a track day. So if you're on track, you are at pace. There are going to be X's out there on the track, which indicate the safe line that are used in the lower groups. They do not apply to us. If you see an X, you are not to hunt for it. If you end up on top of an X, that is just coincidence. You guys should know the line by now. If you do not, the first session, come find the instructors. We'll be on the left side of the grid. Follow us out. We will show you the line. If you want to be shown the line or any technique or anything during the day, come find one of us instructors. We'll have fancy leathers or the bibs on. Find us between sessions at grid. We will show you around whatever you guys want to see, as many laps as you want. It's getting kind of late in the season, so generally you'd assume that anything that's going to rattle loose and fall off your bike already has. That being said, things start to wear out towards the end of the season, all right? So check your muffler clamps, check your pipes to make sure they're not burning up, all right? Get eyes on oil that's going to start accumulating, because over the season, now's where a big clump of crap's going to fall off your engine case into your exhaust and set the belly pan on fire. Also, belly pans. It drizzled and or rained here last night. If your bike wasn't covered and you've got a belly pan, check that shit for water before you go out, because there's nothing worse than splashing water onto your rear tire and ending up on your head for a session. Weather today, it misted last night. Track's going to be damp this morning. It's going to be green. It's going to warm up, so we should be fine. But first session, watch your ass. It's going to be chilly too, so if you are not at pace, your tires are going to cool off. So if you want to be, extra cautious, sit out the first session. If you're going out first session, be aware it will be damp. Like Dave said, if any of you crash, he will personally be over there shoveling you and what's left of your bike into your trailer to get you off the premises. When you roll out to grid, every session you need to have the grid marshal sign your tech sticker. This is because we've had people in recent events double dipping on sessions. So now, before you go out every session, you need to make sure they sign your sticker so that you cannot double dip. Also, if you roll through hot pit, just make sure that you address the marshal. If he tells you to stop to check your sticker, stop, put a foot down, otherwise he'll wave you through. When we let people out, there's a bunch of colored cones out there. They mean nothing. Line up wherever you want. You'll be released on a 1 or 2 bike cadence every few seconds. But again, if you want instructors, we'll be on the left side of the grid. Let's see. A couple of housekeeping things. You can't be on the pit wall. That's a no-go safety thing. If you got a camera, it's got to be tethered to your bike. You can't just have it stuck with an adhesive mount. Safety wire that thing, zip tie the crap out of it, extra leather belt wrapped around the handlebars, whatever. And no fuel in the garages. For those of you who are downstairs, fueling the bike's got to happen on either side, outside, and the fuel cans have to live outside. Fuel fires in these garages are ugly, and that's why they're constantly repainted, because the black soot looks really bad. Between every session, so on the opposite session in the rotation, which I believe today is experience, we're going to be, as we have all season, holding an advanced group debrief. So this is an optional session for anyone who has any questions or wants any coaching. All right, we're going to be in this room. This is not a you sit down, I stand up in front of a PowerPoint and spout nonsense. This is a fast guys talking about fast guy stuff. Nothing is off the table. We're going to talk about bike setup, tire temperature, tire pressure, cross training, fitness, parts, electronics, data acquisition. I bring my laptop and look at squiggly lines. We're going to have all that available up here. So that's going to be going out in the apps too. I highly recommend coming up here and learning some stuff, all right? And it's not just, you know, bug us instructors. There's some wicked fast guys in this group. If you got something to offer, come up and just talk shop, all right? This is informal. You know, everyone here, we want to be faster, better riders by the end of the day. And it's not going to happen in a vacuum sitting there scrolling through Instagram between sessions, all right? It's going to be talking shop, figuring out what we want to do. It took an incredible amount of resources for everyone to ride a day like today on a track like this, okay? Money, time, travel, equipment, bullshit. So what I would like all of you to do is respect the resources that you all put into today and respect the resources that everyone else put into today. All right, if you keep your wits about you, we'll have a clean, uninterrupted, very fast day, and everyone will be better off for it, okay? We are on track in 30 minutes. Everyone has a text or a rider's meeting sticker? Okay, be gone.